Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, my name is Carrie. If you guys have been here before, OGs and homies, what up? Alright, let's get into this read for you guys. Earth signs. We've just finished air signs. We did water signs before that. We should hopefully get fire signs in after this. Alrighty, so we're going to be looking at what improvement or what you could do to improve your current situation. So we're going to have a look at what your current situation might be and what the advice is from Spirit when it comes to your situation. Again, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, check your other placements. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alrighty. Shuffle. That's good, that's fine. Alright. Okay. Timestamp for you, Taurus. Alright, kicking off with Taurus. Alright, what's the situation for Taurus? What's the situation for Taurus? What's the situation for Taurus? Let's have a look. What's the situation that you could be dealing with at this time, Taurus? Whoo, shit, baby. Shit. Taurus, man, you're dealing with some shit, eh? Woo, damn. Taurus, man. Fuck. Alright, Taurus, we've got the Ten of Swords in the upright, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant, Death card, Three of Swords. I'm going to say fucking watch your caboose, baby. Watch your ass, right? I don't know. Some of you guys here could be dealing with a situation here. There could be some sort of institution, organization, something like that, that could be putting a bit of a painful ending to something here. Okay, so I don't know. Again, it looks like a very, very painful ending here. Ooh. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I don't know, Taurus, you could... There could be a situation where you're losing money. Potentially, like I said, about to, or you have already. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, right? The Fool. So, I don't know. Somebody here being a little bit foolish here when it comes to their finances, right? Somebody could have made a silly mistake. Somebody could have taken something foolishly, right? Or again, somebody's taken something here that maybe they shouldn't have, or acquired something here in a way that they shouldn't have. Seven of Swords. Taurus, man, I'm going to say it like this. If you're doing some fucked up shit, right, when it comes to gaining your finances, stop, right? The truth's going to come out, okay? The truth will eventually come out. It's time to be truthful as well, okay? Time to see things clearly when it comes to what you're manifesting, right? What's the advice here for Taurus when it comes to their situation? Whew. Taurus, I'm going to say it like this, man. I don't know. Again, if you're doing something deceptive here to fucking gain some sort of money, right? If this isn't you and it's somebody else is about to see clearly how much can possibly be, how much can potentially be stripped away from them, right? Somebody hasn't learnt their lessons, right? There could also be something to do with family members here, right? Wherever this is going, man, Spirit are telling me it's getting dark, right? Things are getting dark. Somebody definitely needs to move away from a situation. If this has anything to do with family, children, right, the past, somebody needs to move away from whatever this is. Whatever this is, there's darkness here, right? There's sneaky behavior, okay? And eventually, it's going to end up being a very, very heartbreaking situation for somebody, right? I don't know, there's something not quite right here about this money or something that somebody's been gaining here. Emperor in reverse, man. Like, again, somebody's lacking control. Stop, right? I don't know who needs to hear that. Somebody who's been overindulging here, stop. You're not going to get what you want out of this situation, Taurus. stop. Stop. Taurus, baby, you're not going to get what you want out of the situation. You're manipulating a situation, okay? Spirit said stop the fucking read because Spirit's not having me read your fucking energy like that. Taurus, stop fucking lying. Stop being sneaky. Stop being deceptive. Whatever you're fucking doing, right? Spirit said stop. That's like, they just said stop. So I'm stopping the read too. We're going to move on to Virgo, which I know will be a much more lovely energy. Same with Capricorns, man. Capricorns and Virgo, you guys are fucking kicking ass and taking names out there, especially when it comes to your finances, because you guys are working hard, not being sneaky, not being deceptive, right? But that's dirty fucking energy, and I'm not touching it with a fucking 10-foot pole, right? However you want to go about fucking being deceptive and fucking whatever with your money and whatever, no, I'll have no part in that, thank you. And Spirit said stop. They're going to keep getting me to say it. Taurus, you need to fucking stop, right? Whatever that is, you just need to stop. Virgo, let's get into your read, babies. All right, Spirit. Virgo, what's Virgo's situation? Show me the situation for Virgo. Thank you, Tabitha. Thank you, that'd be nice. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You might be struggling. Some of you guys Virgo, some of you Virgos, right? Not all of you guys. I know there's some of you guys that are, like I said, you can ask and taking names right now. For some of you guys Virgo, you might be struggling here. When it comes to close to the end of something here, it looks like it's been a bit of a tiresome time for you guys as well. Okay, and again, like you might be losing motivation or clarity or focus. Even you could be losing a bit of focus here when it comes to what you've been working on, what you've been working towards. Right? Ain't no biggie though. It's no foul energy, right? It's not anything deceptive or fucking, you know, anything like that. So yeah, I don't know. You could be maybe lacking a bit of direction here as well. Okay, maybe you need to get more clear on what it is that you want. All right. It's like you're willing to go the distance, right? But again, there might be just a little bit of again, like I don't know if you've been pushing for a really long time, right? You've just sort of lost a little bit of focus here. Maybe you've forgotten, you know, what it is that you're trying to achieve or what you're trying to go towards. Okay, what's the advice here for Virgos? It could be, you might need to have a look, Virgo, is what you're doing actually making you happy right now? Okay, so I don't know, again, like I'm getting the Queen of Swords coming out with the Sun in the upright, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. I don't know, do you need to maybe have a look at whether what you're doing currently is actually making you happy? So I'm getting as well with Temperance, you know, like just you know, weighing things kind of up here as well. Something maybe isn't, you know, as fulfilling or as satisfying maybe as you thought it was going to be as well. Okay, so you know, again, staying positive, you know, isn't just going to fix the situation. You still need to actively do something here to actually maintain or to have that balance. So again, you know, if you've been pushing too hard, Virgo, right, it's like I'm just getting this energy of like somebody's maybe like lost sight of what they were working towards or why they're even working towards it, no longer kind of making you sort of happy here. So I don't know, it's time to really go within here and decide on what your next move is going to be when it comes to these opportunities, these resources, your finances. Okay, because it could be, again, like you could be a little bit what's happening up there doesn't seem to be productive. Seems to be a bit of like a mental battle here for you as well. And it could be creating some sort of hesitation on your part to actually take any action. So Spirit are like, you know, what are you actually wishing for? What are you actually hoping for out of your situation? Okay. And it's time to, like, you know, really look at, okay, which direction am I going? Maybe it's time to make new plans here. Virgo as well, if whatever you've been doing hasn't really been making you happy or hasn't really been getting you the result that you're after, maybe it's we need to make new plans here. Okay. I'm also just getting as well, what was I just getting? I've just lost my train of thought. I don't know. So I don't know, you could have just, like, you know, sort of lost the idea or lost direction, lost focus on maybe, again, I'm getting like what you once wanted. Also, I was going to say, Virgo, be careful if you are going to make any changes. You know, spend retrograde reflecting as opposed to starting anything fresh. Wait until after retrograde has actually passed before you decide to start anything new. Okay, but use this time to, you know, review what's been going on, what you've been doing, and whether you need to change plans here. Okay, that's what I got for you guys, Virgo. Very good. Well done. Oh dear, well, you know what? You can, and so you should, right? So you should. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money. All right, Capricorn's always on that fuck bitches, get money flex, all right? But Capricorn isn't fucking bitches, if that makes sense. No, they are not. My mother's like, Kerry, just stop right there. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. All right, 13 minutes for my cappies. 13 minutes on the clock on the timer. All right, Cappy, let's get different. Let's get, all right, let's, ooh, okay. Into this. Pulling out something different for you, Cappy. You know, fuck, man, don't you like you know, you don't have to take this money thing so seriously all the time, right? You know, just be happy, right? Just be happy. Just be happy. Always working, right? She works hard for the money, right? Just fucking working hard. Working hard or hardly working, Capricorn? No, you're working hard, babies. You're working hard. You're working hard. All right. Cappy, let's have a look. What's the situation with you guys? What is your situation, Capricorn? What's the situation for Capricorn? What is the situation for Capricorn? Spirits, take that. Okay, yeah. Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money. Capricorn. Man, why would we see that same ass energy up in here, right? Same energy. Fuck bitches, get money. I don't know, Capricorn, you know, your situation is single, bilingual, not wanting to maybe mingle, okay? Again, very, I want to say very rigid here, right? So when it comes to matters of the heart, right, you could be avoiding, you know, opening up here, avoiding sharing your energy with others, okay? So look, what's going to help Capricorn improve their current situation? Capricorn's like money. Money's going to help improve my situation. Oh, God. Don't lie to yourself, Capricorn. Don't lie to yourself, okay? I think for some of you guys, Capricorn, you know, if you guys have been having, you know, troubles, or you've had troubles in the recent past or in the past when it comes to relationships, it's like somebody here has potentially convinced themselves, Cappy, that, you know, that it's not what you want, right? It wouldn't make you happy to be in something, right? But there's, again, like, there's definitely some healing here that, there's a potential for healing here, right? There's a potential for healing here. But somebody's not really being truthful with themselves here, okay? Because you're not truthfully, in truth, right? In truth, you're not really happy, okay? Money can't hug you at night, baby, right? Money can't hug you at night. So I don't know whether you need to get real with yourself about what it is that you really want, okay? And it's okay to want more than just financial stability, Capricorn. You're entitled to it, baby, right? You're entitled to it. That's the advice for Capricorn spirit. Have a bit more faith, right? Have a bit more faith in humanity. I know that's rich, right? Have more faith in humanity. God, what an attitude to have, Capricorn. Just feels like such a burden, doesn't it? It's just such a burden. You're like, no, it's too hard, right? It's just too hard. Every time I collaborate, bring my energy together with anybody else's, I just feel fucking burdened, right? I feel like I'm stuck, unable to move, okay? And then eventually, like, I just go, you know what? I just need to fucking walk away, right? Okay. So I'm like, why does... Okay, Capricorn, if you're worried about losing financial stability, okay, just don't overgive to situations, right? So some of you could feel like, you know, it would be a silly decision, right? A bad decision here for you to engage or to bring anything else into the mix here, right? Because, you know, it just like all these immature emotions and all this drama and chaos and whatever else that people can bring, right, is actually going to fuck up your success, right? You can only fuck up your success, or you can only lose what you give away, okay? You can only lose what you give away, right? For some of you guys, you know, in order to get to, I'll say like as well, yeah, somebody's suppressing the fact that potentially they do want to be in a connection, right? In order to get, you know, from your 9 of Pentacles to your 10, okay, there's got to be other people involved in it, right? There's other people involved in that 10 of Pentacles. So if that's what you're wanting, then you need to get real with yourself, right? If I really want to get to that level, then I won't say you can't do it alone, right? You can be successful on your own. But in order to have that full, rich, fulfilling, like what's the purpose of it all? You know, what's the reason behind the manifestations? If it's not for the enjoyment of it and to enjoy that with others, right? Then what's it for? We're gonna bury you with it, Cappy, right? So Cappy, you know, again, like you've been spending a lot of time alone, especially for those of you guys that aren't in relationships, right? You're spending a lot of time alone here, a lot of time in solitude, right? Again, you're just nurturing what you've got going on, okay? But it's also, again, like you're closing up opportunities here as you're closing up your heart, right? Be nice to Cappies? Nah, right? So Cappy, you're sitting in a very King of Swords kind of energy, okay? But it's time to, again, don't feel like you're going to limit yourself, right? Just by being in a situation with somebody, right? That can very much add benefit to your situation. Again, it's about picking the right person, right? Somebody that is going to bring their own abundant energy to the table, okay? So there's some mindsets here that, again, you need to free yourself from, release yourself from, okay? Time to look at, you know, again, your plans. What do I really want, okay? What path do I really want to take here? Okay, so again, if that's what you're wanting, right? If you're wanting to, again, manifest a life with somebody, right? You're going to have to stop telling yourself the same things over and over, right? Which I feel like for you could be, again, like some sort of negativity or something that happened in the past, right? Somebody that you've let go of now, obviously. But it's like for some of you guys, it's like you've got a bit of taste in your mouth that you're carrying and that you're going to continue to carry, right, for a really long time, okay? But again, it's going to create some sort of limitations here when it comes to your success and your stability, okay? So, you know, again, discipline, control, right? Controlling one's emotions, okay? But being clear and honest about what it is that you truly want, right? And you can have it all. You absolutely can have it all, okay? But yeah, somebody's definitely suppressing the fact that they want more, okay? And what it is you want somebody that matches your energy, right? discernment, Capricorn, you've got it. I know a lot of you guys have got it, okay? Because we've worked through that shit together, right? So you're not going to lose opportunities, okay, unless you're picking the wrong people, right? So unless you're making a foolish choice here, right, and again, you're falling for illusions and then miss opportunities, right? Again, you have to be able to trust yourself when it comes to who you're choosing to have around you, all right? That's what I got for you, Capricorn. We are shutting down earth signs. And we're going to finish off and do fire signs, and then I can get my ass to bed. All right, earth signs, love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and if I see you guys in the next one, I see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.